Mr. Ang, 65, was a store owner for Sin Ming Road, Bak Kut Teh. However, he had to work 18 hours daily because he had to repay a 100,000 Singapore dollars bank loan from the COVID-19 pandemic. So during the pandemic, the stall earnings went as low as 100 Singapore dollars a day. And due to that, he depleted his savings and he had to take out a bank loan. Take note, just the monthly rental alone was 9,000 Singapore dollars, and he also had to pay an assistant salary cost of 4,000 Singapore dollars monthly. And because he was in debt because of the $100,000 bank loan, Mr. Ang had to work from 5 AM to 11 PM daily, with only 4 days off during Lunar New Year. And since the end of 2024, he was battling flu for 3 weeks but kept working until 4 days before his untimely passing, his sudden passing. So on January 9, 2025, Mr. Ang suddenly suffered from breathing difficulties and he had to be rushed to Tan Tock Seng Hospital, where sadly he passed away a few hours later. Mr. Ang was generally healthy with no major health issues, and doctors cited overwork as the main cause as it weakened his immune system. So the amount of strenuous work, the daily 18 hours shift, really took a toll on his body. And at Tan Tock Seng Hospital, Mr. Ang's then wife, now widow Lillian, asked Mr. Ang could she close the stall as she couldn't handle it alone. But Mr. Ang gripped Lillian's hand tightly, signaling his wish for her to continue the stall. So Lillian reopened the stall 2 weeks after Mr. Ang's funeral, honouring his last wish to keep the business alive. If you wish to support them, here is the address. A giant pink frog statue just went missing, or should I say stolen, from Yeyak's restaurant second outlet at 39 New Road, Singapore. That happened on June 8, 2025, and the restaurant owner Lee was shocked to find the statue missing in the morning on June 8 and reviewed CCTV footage to confirm the theft, as you can see from here right now. A police report has been filed and investigations are ongoing. The footage shows a man in a white cap casually taking the statue while walking behind a couple, a man and a woman, while in the video footage, 2 others pass by afterwards, with one slapping the man in white on the shoulder with an exclamation, "This guy was hurt." The statue was actually a gift from Jinro, a soju brand, and was a rare pink version with sentimental value to the restaurant team. And carousel listing for this specific pink statue ranged from 400 SGD to 500 SGD. So that's pretty pricey. And the owner, Mr. Lee, and his team were shocked because, they generally heard about Singapore's, safety. Singapore has been praised globally for their safety standards, where people claim that, you could leave your laptop in the coffee shops, go to the toilet, do your stuff, and come back 1-2 hours later, your laptop would still be there. So, and it was only just a giant pink frog. It was no laptop, but apparently so. Did you know that the Waterloo Street Temple in Singapore, the one that we just covered recently, featuring the alleged story of so-called tissue vendors that might be intimidating other tissue vendors, that famous Kwan temple at Waterloo Street? Well, they just acquired 3 floors, the 8th floor, 11th floor and 12th floor of 108 Robinson Road. That is a 12-story freehold commercial building, okay? And it wasn't cheap, okay? It was 55.8 million Singapore dollars. They didn't purchase 1 unit or 2 units to connect them. They purchased 3 whole floors, okay? The purchase option was exercised by 4 trustees in May 2025. And they were paying on average about $3,875 per square feet to $3,950 per square feet, roughly here and there. And each floor has a floor area of roughly 4,750 square feet. I mean, I knew the Waterloo Temple is popular, but so popular, come on, to have liquidity to purchase something over $50 million? What? Is nobody else shocked by this? How are they so rich? And because of this, okay, anyway, the full name is the Kwan Im Tong Hut Chu Temple, okay, located on Waterloo Street, a popular Buddhist temple dedicated to the Goddess of Mercy. We now know from this report that they actually operate as a charity, supporting healthcare, education and poverty relief, and organizes community events and Buddhist educational programs.